Kaywood Mags across Adelaide on Fresh 92.7. Now, let's be honest, Adelaide, right? Buying a house these days can feel like a bit of an uphill struggle with prices sky high. I've been to a fair few open inspections lately, Mags. They are at an all-time high, let me tell you. The market tougher than ever.
It certainly is, but that's where HomeStart comes in, Kale. For 35 years, they've been helping South Australians make home ownership possible with their innovative low-deposit home loans.
Now, I love property, but another guy who absolutely loves property. And today we're joined by HomeStart CEO Andrew Mills to find out how they're making the dream of owning a home more accessible for people right here in South Australia. And today we're diving into the graduate loan, perfect for grads just starting out or maybe starting over.
Great to be here, Kayla Mags. Thanks.
Hello.
Good to see you again. Now we're going to find out how they're making the dream of owning a home more accessible for people right here in South Australia. Today we're diving into the graduate loan, perfect for grads just starting out.
Exactly. If you've got a Certificate 3 or higher and are kicking off your career, this loan could be your ticket to getting onto the property ladder. Andrew is here today to break down how the graduate loan works, the perks, and how it can help grads take that first step towards owning a home.
Yeah, now Andrew, can you explain what the graduate loan is and who is it designed for? What makes it a great option for graduates with, say, Certificate 3 or a higher qualification?
So the graduate loan's a really popular option with HomeStart customers. What makes it popular is it's a 2% deposit, and that's available across most of South Australia. So it's not just the city, it's available across a lot of regional SA as well. And with a 2% deposit, you're also not having to pay lender's mortgage insurance, which a lot of banks will ask you to pay if you have a deposit of less than 20%. But you don't have to pay any of that with HomeStart. That's worth thousands and thousands of dollars up front. So the graduate loan is a terrific way to get started with a low deposit and not have to pay all of those extra costs.
That's awesome. What are the key benefits of the graduate loan compared to your traditional home loan options for first-time buyers?
Well, if the 2% deposit wasn't quite enough for you for the graduate loan, what's also great about the graduate loan is you can use it to buy an existing home, a home that's already built, or you can choose to build with a low deposit with a number of our partner builders right across the metropolitan area with a deposit still starting at 2%. On the other hand, if you want to do a house and land package, for example, your deposit might start at 5%. But one of the great things about some of HomeStart's loans for house and land packages is you don't necessarily have to make repayments while the house is being built or for the first 12 months, whichever occurs earlier. So that's another terrific benefit as well. If you're eligible for the first homeowners grant of up to $15,000, you can put that towards the loan using the graduate loan as well. And of course, I couldn't not mention there is no lender's mortgage insurance. It is a really big saving. And if you've done your research or you've been looking around at home loans, you know just how much lender's mortgage insurance or LMI can be, and that's a huge benefit with HomeStart as well.
You're absolutely right. That could be a massive saving for listeners out there because LMI, that's certainly one to look out for. Are there any specific eligibility criteria that graduates need to meet in order to qualify for the graduate loan, Andrew?
There's a little bit of a clue in the name. Graduate loan. So that's a start. The question is what sort of graduate? So if you've got a Certificate 3 or higher qualification, that's what you need to do to start to be eligible for the graduate loan. So if there's more than one person on the loan application, if it's a couple, for example, then at least one of those people needs to have that eligibility, needs to have that Certificate 3 that on them as well.
So, Andrew, what advice would you give to recent graduates who are kind of considering applying for a graduate loan? How can they prepare to make sure this process is as smooth as possible?
Well, other than stay in school for a little while, get that Certificate 3, of course, at least. One of the most important things for any home buyer, including graduate loan customers as well, is just build those really good financial habits right from the outset. So clear out those buy now, pay later things, particularly that's a real issue. Get control of the credit cards and all of the other things that you want to do to start building up a really strong savings history. That's very important. HomeStart's got some terrific online calculators at homestart.com.au. They are fantastic for helping you work out how much you can borrow, what your repayments might look like, and also what the upfront fees and charges might be as well. Also on our website, we've got our Home Buyer Ready program. It's free. And it's a terrific online tool that just walks you through the home buying process and helps teach you everything you need to know and explains a lot of those concepts that people might not be familiar with, things like conveyancing and things like that you really do need to understand before you jump into the home buying process. Some of the other steps you can take to get ready for taking out a graduate loan, have a chat with one of our home loan specialists. We've got offices in the city, we've got offices at Salisbury and at Morphett Vale. We've got people available to talk to you, to meet with you, to help you understand what's right for you, and also just be really realistic about what's possible for you as a home buyer. So have a look at the market, get a sense of your borrowing power, and start to think about where you can realistically start to think about living as well.
There we go. Thank you so much, Andrew. Wrapping up today's episode of Fresh Starts with HomeStart. Hopefully you now have a better understanding of the HomeStart graduate loan and how it could help you no matter when you graduated.
If you're a graduate looking to buy your first home, this could be the perfect opportunity for you. Don't miss our next episode where we'll explore shared equity, what it is, how it works, and how it can help make home ownership more achievable. If you missed anything or if you want to find out more, head to homestart.com.au for all the details. We'll see you next time, Andrew.
See you, Andrew.
Great to be on.
Thank
Thanks.
you.